So my name's Abby. I'm currently a team lead for the core help team with Spady.
My name's Perry Carrick-Bunker. I'm a nurse here at the Help Building with the George Spady Society.
Day to day, we start our day at about 7. We meet in this room. We kind of talk about the plans for the day. The team I oversee does case management. So they usually have appointments. So housing, income, ID, whatever that looks like for them, detox treatment plans. We'll discuss it in a group and then they'll go on their way.
Some of the things that I can do is help advocate for them at doctor's appointments. I can reconnect them to their previous providers. If they have any concerns with medications, we can have some discussions about that too.
I think historically in the inner city, there's a narrative around police and just kind of like what they do or how they interact with community, and having help, and myself included, has changed the game a lot. People understand the other's position more and why they do what they do. So it's just opened up a better line of communication, which makes everyone more understanding. A lot of times when folks ask us, like, how can I interact with them, or like, why are they out there, or what are they doing, like they're not contributing, we try to bring it back to like somewhere closer to home for them. So like, imagine if that was your brother and he fell on hard times and something happened and he ended up here. A lot of us are a lot closer to being in that position than being a millionaire.
I've talked to some people in the safe injection site. They just busted their knee, got on some like Percocets, and then unfortunately got dependent on them. And then they unfortunately went to like fentanyl or like illicit opiates. End of the day, they're just people like you and me.
There's folks everywhere. I think a lot of our folks we see right now camping in ravines, out in the south side, in deep west, in the middle of overpasses on highways or whatever that looks like. And they do what they need to survive, but they have less of a chance of being connected to someone long term. So I think seeing help spread out into different divisions across the city has benefited those folks in terms of getting connected to outreach teams that can come out to them. Before we started communicating like we do now, there was always the idea that we're working on opposite ends of the spectrum. We want different things for our community. Ultimately, that's obviously not what the case is. We want the same things, safer communities for everybody, and especially for our folks. I just think it took time to come to that, and now that we're here, I don't think you could ever go back to what it was.